Now, of course, this is a German Christmas market food video, so much like the alphabet must begin with the letter A, so too must we start our adventure with Glühwein. And where better than Munich's own 9,000-litre Glühwein cauldron? And you'll never guess who we've bumped into right in line. Jessica from a Wanderlust for Life, a brilliant Amsterdam-based travel YouTube channel. Our counterparts in the north, you might say. Now, you've been living in Europe for quite some time now, right?
Yeah, I have been living in Amsterdam for over 8 years now.
Wow, that is a long time. How are you liking it so far?
I mean, it's amazing. Amsterdam is so well connected to everywhere, to everything, and I love traveling around Europe.
That is true. I am so jealous of Amsterdam's train connections sometimes. And if I may be so presumptuous, I bet you've tried a lot of Glühwein?
I've had my fair share. After 8 years, I've been around Europe, done the Christmas market circuit, you might say, and I do love a good cup of Glühwein.
So in that case, I have a question for you. Rot oder weiß, red or white Glühwein, which is better?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Let's go get some. Wir möchten eine Tasse Rotglühwein und auch weiß bitte. Now, apologies, I couldn't resist starting the video at Isator, a medieval gate with a cauldron. This is a near from home video after all, but I was wrong. They only have Feuerzangenbowle, and I'll be showing you more of that later at my favorite medieval market. So we've come back to Marienplatz because who can resist to find out Rot oder Weiß? I mean, we may as well just try it now, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you love it?
I really love the white Glühwein. I really do. I'm sorry if that's too controversial for you.
I mean, it is polarizing because I know some people locally who love it and some that hate it. Mm-hmm. No one ever gets mad at you for a red.
No,
but some people judge if you get the right.
It's winey, obviously, but it's not. It doesn't hit you in the face with the alcohol, but it still has that spices. And I do love a good red, but I just feel like the white, because it's like extra special. You can't find it everywhere, so it's almost like it's a specialty item in my snowman mug, which I'm absolutely in love with.
I mean, who could resist that mug? Anything in there will taste great.
Yes, that's very true.
I'm afraid that doesn't answer which is better, but I think you'll be fine no matter which you get.
Very true. Cheers.
So next up, we're gonna have my favorite thing to have at a Christmas market, Flammkuchen. I got mine in Fisch Semmel, so that's in a piece of bread. Let's see how it tastes. I love how they smoke it on the vertical boards. I think it makes it taste extra good. It makes it really moist because sometimes lox can be a little bit dried out. And in classic German fashion, they mix it with a little bit of mustard, which gives it a great kick. That's why it's my favorite food at a German Christmas market.
Now, I like to think that my videos are incredibly helpful. There's so many tips and recommendations that I can give you from all the years that I've been living here. However, I understand there's a limitation with these videos, which is you can't exactly watch them when you're standing in the middle of the snow looking for a restaurant recommendation from a local. So me and Camille have gone that extra mile for you and created a series of online guides and itineraries at the link below, link.near.fromhome.com/itineraries, where you can go, support the channel, and get all the information you need in your pocket. Now, before we actually leave this market though, we need to be very careful. There are Krampus about. Now, I know this is more of a beer garden snack than a Christmas market snack, but while we wait for the absolutely fantastic Krampuslauf, which should be in about a few more minutes, I was feeling a bit peckish. You don't need me to review how it tastes, right? I can't believe we've managed to film our Christmas market food collab during the once per year Munich Krampuslauf. People plan their vacations around this day. I mean, just look at the crowds. But if you haven't watched my previous Krampuslauf video, then you're probably pretty confused. Let me catch you up to speed. The Krampuslauf is an awesome alpine tradition celebrating Saint Nicolaus's most dangerous compatriot, Krampus, a goat demon monster who doesn't take too kindly to naughty children. We first learned all about him years ago, right here in fact, when we moved to Germany. It's one of our earliest videos, so be kind. And personally, I love seeing the hundreds of different Krampus costumes. People in special clubs from all over will pilgrimage to Munich for this parade, each with their own themes and twists on the concept. You can see these parades in many towns throughout the season, but Munich's is the biggest, and I really like it. But Camille, she loves it.
I love you, Krampus.
That was insane. I haven't seen Munich be this busy in years. And it's nice to know that the Krampuslauf is just as good as I remember. But if you want to know more about it, I've got a whole video that you'll need to watch after this one, of course. As for now, though, I think we need to get out of this crowd, maybe warm up a little and get to some more foods. All right, time for the second Glühwein of the day. This time in this fantastic Marstall mug. Looks like a little Mastkruger. And it reminds me a lot of Oktoberfest because I spend pretty much all of it in the Marstall tent. Plus, for an extra €2.50, we'll throw in a shot of amaretto. See how it tastes.
Oh my God.
Oh. That's gonna be a lot. I imagine you love it. Well, that is absolutely lovely. And I hope you don't mind, I might keep this mug as well. Add it to the collection.
Yeah.
Now, I really hope I don't jinx it by calling attention to it, but if you've been keeping up with my videos over the last few months, you might have noticed a trend, and that's that I've been keeping in a lot of my German interactions in the videos themselves, and I really enjoy doing it. I mean, I make a lot of mistakes and my accent's a bit whack, but hey, my accent's whack in English. And this boost in confidence, though, is entirely to this week's video sponsor, Lingoda, a longtime friend and supporter of the channel. They are an online language learning school that connects you with high-quality teachers all around the world at any time of the day. So in the most convenient way possible, you can have a language lesson, which is really important. Especially for me, finding time to fit in a good hour group lesson or private lesson, it's really difficult. So that kind of convenience is just a necessity for me. And it's been really helpful. Just speaking in front of that many people and just forcing yourself to stay in that language, listening and speaking, it does wonders for your confidence, because learning a language is about pushing through and communicating. It's not about perfection. It's about conversation. And so if any of that sounds interesting to you, then I have a Christmas present for all of those watching this video. Check out the link on screen now in the description box below, and you can get a 7-day free trial. That's going to be with 3-hour-long group lessons or 1-hour-long private lesson, which is an amazing value to test out the service. And if you love the lessons as much as I do, then you'll get 30% off your first payment. And I think that is a wonderful deal. I'm sure over the next few weeks of the Christmas break, you might have a couple hours to spare. So why not give yourself the gift of learning another language and improving your confidence? But now, back to food. All of that pitching has worked up an appetite. So, ich hätte gerne einmal, aber mit Knoblauchsoße bitte. All right, so next up, well, we've been drinking a lot of Glühwein so far today.
Yeah.
So what better to mix it up than something hearty, fried and potatoey to soak up all that alcohol?
Yeah, I love these. These are one of my favorite things in the Christmas markets.
They are delicious. So what did you get yours with?
So, since these are basically shredded potatoes fried, how can you go wrong with that? I like mine with applesauce, which seems weird, but it's actually really delicious.
It does seem really weird to me to mix it with something sweet, so I'm curious to see how you like it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah? Getting the job done? Mm-hmm. Brilliant. Myself, I don't know if I could mix the savory and sweet quite like that, so I went with a Knoblauchsoße, the garlic sauce, which, I mean, come on, it's going to be great. Yeah.
Good?
Mm-hmm. Well happy with that.
Nice and warm, too.
Oh my God, yes. My hands are freezing. I've been wearing gloves up until filming this.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat something so oily with my gloves on, so I'm glad these are hot. What incredible luck we've had while filming this food video so far. I mean, just look at the ambiance. I have never had a proper white Christmas, let alone a white Christmas market. I'm supposed to be focusing on the food right now and diving in and teaching you all about my favorite snacks, but yet again, I just want to talk about the snow. It's been snowing all day. Ja, bitte. So, kann ich bitte ein Rotwurst und Semmel haben? Ja. Mit nur ein bisschen Ketchup. Well, whenever you get your red sausage, I would highly recommend you come to this stand on the screen now. Cheers. Yours is ridiculous.
What? This is for at least 2 people.
I would hope so. Maybe you guys should do like a Lady and the Tramp kind of thing. Just. I mean, I'm supposed to talk to you about the Rotwurst, the red sausage, but honestly, this is the first time I've ever had a proper white Christmas at a Christmas market. I suppose I should actually try this, huh? So, of all of the savory foods you could get at a Christmas market, my favorite is always the Rotwurst, the red sausage. It's simple, it's easy, it's just a classic. Of course, everything looks incredible, but I can only eat so many per day. So I always go with my favorite. And not to mention, Bavarian Semmel is fantastic. I don't know about any of that Brezn that they have up north, but down here we do it right. I wonder how many other Germans we've annoyed by saying that. That is awesome. I mean, like I said, I'm sure everything else is great, but this just hits the spot for me every single time. So whenever you hit up a Christmas market, make sure you get yourself a Rotwurst.
We are going to hit up another savory German Christmas market treat, the classic Flammkuchen. I'm extra excited because they've got lots of vegetarian options, and by lots, I mean 2, but I'll take what I can get. Danke sehr. So there are 2 types of Flammkuchen that you can get here and in general in these Christmas markets. There's one that has a super thin, crispy crust, and there's the one that I got that is Kartoffelbrot. Should be a lot thicker and chewier. I really prefer that. And because there were so many good vegetarian options, I went with a leek and cheese. I've never really seen that before. I'm really excited. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, it's hollow on the inside. I wasn't expecting that. I've only ever had like the really thin, crispy Flammkuchen.
Verdict or another bite?
I need another bite. I didn't get any cheese or leek on that one. This is really delicious. I love the super fluffy potato bread. Tastes excellent. And the cheese is really, really strong, and those leeks cut through that strong cheese flavor. It's really delicious. And shockingly well balanced for a fast food. Would recommend. When you come to a Christmas market, I would highly recommend getting a Flammkuchen.
The ambiance continues to be incredible in this market. I mean, it is massively busy. But who wouldn't want to come out tonight? I can't blame a single person for being here, and it's adding to an incredibly electric atmosphere that's just buzzing and alive. I haven't been in a Christmas market, at least not too many, for years because of the coronavirus. This is such a good one to come back to, a real return to form.
So next we're gonna get something sweet. We're gonna try an Elisen Lebkuchen. Hi, kann ich bitte ein Elisen Lebkuchen haben? Ja. Elisen oder Elisen? Wie? Elisen Lebkuchen. Ah, was ist das?
Gebrannte Mandeln, Pistazien, Himbeerlimette, Cashew, Karamell.
Okay.
Wir haben noch Bratapfel, Nougat.
What do you want?
Nur ein Elisen Schoko und auch ein Nougat Pistazien bitte.
Danke. Perfect. Okay.
You got such a fancy one compared to mine.
I don't know if this is fancy. I think this is a little tacky, but we'll see.
But before we dive into eating them and letting you know how good they are, I probably should explain what they are first. Now, you have eyes, so I'm sure you can guess that this is definitely going to be some kind of cookie, but they are special. This one in particular is not just a normal Lebkuchen, but an Elisen Lebkuchen, which means it's been baked without any flour in its recipe at all, making it far softer and chewier, which honestly, on a cold day like today, I much prefer. I don't want something hard and brittle while I'm out in the cold. But enough explaining, let's try it. I absolutely love these things. I mean, to be honest, the normal Lebkuchen, the really fancy ones with all the good icing, I don't think they taste that good. Germans, let me know in the comments, do you like them? Because to me, they're more decoration than Christmas treat. However, these, the Elisen Lebkuchen, I love these. Now, something I don't understand, let me know in the comments below if you do. They put the bottom with sugar paper. At least, I hope that's sugar paper and not that they've left on the baking sheet. Other than that, I went with just a normal chocolate one, and as you might expect, it was delicious. I think of all of the treats that you can get here, besides the Schneeballchen, this is my favorite.
Now, obviously, Ben's was going to be really good. It's a chocolate cookie. I thought I'd go a little bit more off script, something I've never seen before. I don't know if it's traditional. And I got a pistachio Elisen Lebkuchen. It looks like a St. Patrick's Day sort of situation. It is just like fluorescent green. There is a lot going on here.
Yeah, that's something else.
This kind of looks like something a child would choose to eat. But I love pistachios. I couldn't say no. Let's see how it tastes. I'm a little bit skeptical.
I mean, I hope you love it. Pistachios are kind of your thing. We are in everyone's way.
I know.
But at a market this busy, you can't not be in people's way.
Interesting. The icing right here, it's very thick. There's a lot of crackling that goes on when I bite through it. And I'd say this is a little too sweet, but ultimately the Lebkuchen interior is delicious. It tastes just like Ben's traditional cookie. I'm really enjoying it.
But how are the pistachios? Like, it's different than mine, right?
Is it? I can't tell. Want to bite? Come on.
Yeah, let me have a little bite. I mean, it could be in the center. It's a really subtle pistachio. It's really good.
Yeah, okay, I can kind of taste it now. It is the same thing as an Elisen Lebkuchen, but there is a subtle hint of pistachios. Plus this outer layer, which I think is a little bit much. It's very sweet, very thick. Tell me in the comments, is this traditional? This was really interesting. It was cool going out on a limb, trying something new.
And of course, we're finishing off this fantastic food tour at my favorite market with my favorite drink, and that's going to be Feuerzangenbowle here at Munich's medieval market. You've probably heard of me talk about this one plenty before, so I'll save you all of the details. But essentially, this is a strong fortified Glühwein that they soak a sugar cube in high-proof rum before setting it on fire. The fire doesn't last as long as you'd hope, but it's beautiful nonetheless. And a bit of caramel in the Glühwein never hurt anybody. So let's try it and round out the video. You want to go first?
Yeah. Oh my God.
As good as always?
Yeah.
Oh, that is incredible. And in fact, it's one of the few Christmas market mugs ever that I've left the fun behind and taken home. I just think having this goblet is really cool, even if it's not Camille's favorite. And so with that, a big cheers to you for sticking around to the end of the video. Much obliged, and thank you so much for learning all about my favorite German Christmas market foods. I'll see you in the next video, wherever that might be. And one last big thank you to a Wanderlust for life for being here with us this weekend. Christmas markets are truly made so much better with friends, yet working on all these videos can be a little lonely. So getting to film together has been wonderful. Now, if you're looking for something else to watch, I highly recommend the video we made together on her channel all about the Augsburg markets. I mean, look how beautiful they are. There is still so much more for you to see. And if you need even more than that, then take the time to catch up with all of my Christmas market videos this season, especially Ravenna Gorge. It's a great season for content.